So I have already covered this topic like HTML. In HTML, uh, what are tags and its type types of tag, uh, like first one, empty tag. Second, container tag. Okay, so in empty tag, there is no need to close the tag, and in container tag, there is need to close the tag. And how can we close the tag? Naman, can you answer? How to close a tag?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir, by putting a backward slash.
backward slash or forward slash.
Yes, sir, forward.
Hmm. So by putting forward slash just before the text in the tag. Okay. So now see today syntax of a tag. Syntax of a tag. Okay. So syntax means what are the things that you can put inside a tag or while declaring any tag. Okay. So in the syntax, first of all, you have to put this open angle bracket, and then you have to put the tag. Okay, whatever the tag you is required there, and then you can put a blank space there, and after this you can put attribute of the tag, and then uh, equals to, and inside double inverted comma you can type the value of the attribute. Okay, so like this you can put uh, different attributes as per the requirement. So for different attribute, here I am using 1 2 3 like this. So here this is attribute 1 and its value. Again I am going to copy this, and you can put again one blank space here, and you can type attribute 2 here, and then its value. So like this you can type any number of attributes for the tag, and at the last you have to close with this angle bracket, means closing angle bracket. So this is the syntax of a tag. Okay, now see one by one its all components. So for example, yes,
So between attribute, after attribute tag, we have to
hmm,
give equal to sign. So can we put space between equal to sign and attribute name?
I think that it doesn't matter whether you put a space or not. We'll see while coding. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. So now look this thing using an example. So you must be familiar with this body tag. Are you all or not? Are you familiar with this body tag in your class 7?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here this first of all you put there this open angle bracket, and then the name of the tag, that is body here. So the body tag has many its properties. So we use body tag to design the body of the uh, web page. So that body of the web page has several properties. Okay, so those properties we put using these attributes, attribute 1, attribute 2. So you can take I think there are total 9 or 10 or still more attributes for the body tag. So one of the very common attribute is bg color. Here bg color stands for background color.
Background color.
Okay, it means what is the background color you want for the web page. So it is one of the property of the body, no? So here it is bg color. Okay, so this bg color actually becomes your attribute one here, and then this bg color will have a particular value. So first, before putting the value, you have to put this equals to symbol, and then inside double inverted comma you have to put the name of the color which you want to put in your web page. So for example, I'm going to put the purple color. Okay, so here purple becomes the value of this bg color attribute. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so instead of writing purple color, you can also put the
Yes.
color code also. Yes. Anyone want to say something? Okay. Then after this bg color, other attributes are also there for the body tag, like what is the color you want to assign for the text in the body section. So for this, you can use another property of the body, that is the text, and just after writing this attribute you have to put it equals to symbol, and again inside double inverted comma you can put the name of the color. So here it becomes white. So this text now becomes this attribute 2, and white is here the value of this attribute 2, that is text. Okay, so like this you can use a number of attributes as per the requirement in your web page, and just after that you can close this with this closing angle bracket. So for example, I want to use only these two attributes, so I'll close it here only. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Prince.
So can we put this color value in form of RGB?
RGB coding
Yes, sir.
in hexadecimal, na?
No, sir, means I want to put this color value in form of RGB form.
In HTML5 it supports RGB value. Okay.
Okay, sir.
In HTML5, RGB is supported there. In CSS also, RGB values are supported. Okay, but instead of writing this color name, you can put the hexadecimal color code also. So do you know, everyone, this hexadecimal color code?
Yes, sir.
Any other student? Okay. So this is how you have to use a tag in HTML document. Now I'm going to create one of the simplest HTML document. So with that HTML document, you will come to know what are the tags or the necessary tag, you can say, that you have to use, and what are their tasks in the document. Okay, so let us erase all this, or I'm going to use. Okay, so in HTML version 4.0, you have to start your HTML document with this HTML tag, and your document also ends with HTML tag. So here you can see in the second tag, I have closed this HTML tag using this forward slash symbol. Inside this, this document will be divided into two sections, the head section and the body section. The head section is made using this head tag, and below somewhere it will be also closed like any other tag, like this head. And just after closing of this head tag, from that point the body section starts. Means from here you can create your body section, and this body tag will be again closed just before this HTML tag closing. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this you can tell the template of any HTML document. Means in HTML document, these things should present in every HTML document. Okay. So just you can see our HTML document is starting with this HTML tag and ending with a HTML tag. And inside HTML tag, two sections will be there. The first section is the head section, and the second section is the body section. And why these sections are required? So in HTML document, head section is required to put certain information regarding your web page. Okay, inside the head section, like information of the title, means what text should be appear on the title bar of the web browser. And you can also put certain tags like meta tag, or you can include a CSS file here, or JavaScript file here, or any XML file here. So such kind of information you can provide inside this head tag. So, but in our classes, means up to some classes that we'll study, I'm going to put only one tag inside head, and that tag is title tag. Okay, when we go to this CSS chapter in this class, then I'll show you how to use CSS here inside head. Okay, but this time we'll use only this title tag, and this title tag will be also closed somewhere just before the head tag. Understood, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 Okay, now I'm going to save this. So use save as, and here I'm going to provide the name of the file, and the name I'm going to give is p1, and don't forget to add .html with the file name, or you can see here save as type. So by default it is already given here hypertext markup language file. So if you are using a Notepad++, so you can first choose the language that I have selected before typing all these things, HTML. So by default you will get here save as type as HTML. But if you are using a Notepad application, then there is no such kind of feature in Notepad. So you have to put there the extension .html. So just save this, and where it is saved, it is saved inside. Sorry, here I am. So now you can see here, na, P1 file is here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now in order to run this file, you can see by default it has got the icon of this Microsoft Edge web browser. So it will open in Edge web browser. So let us see. So do you see here any content in this page?
No, sir.
No,
No,
no.
sir.
No,
Just in the
sir.
title bar also you can see the name of the file is showing here. So it is because here in this document I have not put any kind of content now. Just you can see in the body section it's blank. In head section only title tag is there, but the title tag has also no any content. So that is why this web page is also looking blank. Okay. So here in this web browser, you just see here that this is the topmost bar that is called the title bar, and below that you can see the address box. So here in this address box, you type your the web address of any website, and below this is the white section, and this is called the body section of the web browser. Means so whatever the coding you will type inside body section in this document, so that thing will appear inside this body section of this web browser. So whenever we produce any HTML document, so we make always the body section. Why? Because whatever the content we want to display in our web page, so that should be inside the body section. And where it will be displayed? So it will be displayed in this body section of this web browser. This web browser or any other web browser you use. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Means
sir.
in the title, whatever you put here in between these two title tags, so it will appear on the title bar of the web browser, and whatever the content you will put inside this body tags, means in between body tags, so that will appear inside the body section of the web browser. So this is the body section. Okay, so just look here. I am typing, this is my first web page using HTML. Okay, now I'm again going to save this and just see the change. Here I'm going to refresh it. You can see now this sentence is showing here.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if I am going to put this is a title here in between title tag, like my web page, like this. Save this. Now you can see instead of the name of the file, you can see now my web page title.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So understood, everyone, what is the use of this head tag and the body tag?
Yes, sir.
In the head tag, you can put information about your web page using this title tag or meta tag. You can also put additional information like information about the CSS file or a script file inside the head tag. Okay, so that those things will cover in coming classes. Okay, now in the body tag, you have to put those contents that you want to display inside the body section of the web browser. Okay, so this is your major area of the web page.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anything we write in title tag, so before showing that result, so it trims out the empty spaces.
Not only in title, everywhere. Just see here. Uh, Here I am going to copy this and Here I am going to paste it. Okay. Now, what do you think? How it will appear there in the web browser?
So written code should be appear as it is.
Here.
Yes, sir.
And
Means we wrote that it should not be changed out.
okay, let's see. Do you see?
So it trimmed out the spaces.
Yes, so not in only in title, everywhere it happens. It only put the single space, means just see here that so many character spaces are here, but it only covers take only first space, and rest of the spaces it will be trimmed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And do you know how to put a space?
So slash s.
Slashes. Well, if I type here slashes, then it will put a space.
So maybe.
No. Okay, so these things will come, or for the space I'm going to show you. So for the space you have to use n ampersand NBSP semicolon like this. Copy, and this will put one character space. So I am going to copy and paste several times. Now save this and see the result. You see, little bit further it is showing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So don't worry about these things, it will come. Okay, now I'm going to show you the attributes that we have already seen in the syntax of the tag. So here in the body, I'm going to take the one of the attribute, that is bg color equals to, and here I can put any color name like purple, and the text color I want white. Save this. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
It is showing just as we have instructed in this document. Now, so instead of writing this color name, we can put the color code, but we have to use this hash symbol just before the code. And I'll tell you how to create color code in my tomorrow's class. Okay. So for example, uh, if you want to put, and see which color it will show, Prince.
So blue.
Blue. Let us see. Yeah, it is showing it blue color. Now, if you want red color, then you have to put 00 here. And in the beginning, if I put FF, it will show the darkest red. Okay, so there are more than 16 million colors, and those colors we can't have those number of names for the colors. So that is why color codes are developed. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you have used MS Paint, then you can find color mixing feature here. Let's see here, edit colors. So here in edit colors, just see here. For example, if I want to use this color in my web page, so here you can see na red, green, and blue has certain number value 40, 193, 198. Here, just see here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you convert these three values 40, 193, and 198 into hexadecimal, then you can use those values here. Okay, so first two value is for red color. So this FF is for red color. Next two values are for green color, and last two values are for blue color. Okay,
Yes, sir.
what happened? Understood this or not?
Yes, understood.
This chapter is going to cover the highest marks in your board examination. So you should learn all these things about different tags or what are the values, attributes, values of the attributes. So